Hey everyone, it is Lemon VSG checking in to do my week 35/8 months, 8 months post op and 8 months, y'all. 8 months. Today, officially, 8 months. So, today is November 24th, 2017. I had surgery March 24th, 2017 at Robert Wood Johnson in New Brunswick, New Jersey with Dr. R. Sadek. My highest weight was 230.6 pounds. Had to check my notes, y'all. And my day of surgery weight was 222.4 pounds. My weight as of last week was 143.8. And look, I ain't even going front. I definitely am no longer doing no scale November, especially today. Today is 8 months. I had to weigh myself and see where I was at for my 8 months. All right. So I am 143.6. So that is 0.2 pounds, ounces, whatever, down from last week. That is 78.8 pounds down from my surgery weight, and that is a total of 87 pounds down from my highest weight. What? 8 months out? 87 pounds? Bruh. I'm just saying. So, this video is not really going to be a lot of me talking. It's more or less going to be a lot of pictures, because I know in my most recent videos I haven't done too many pictures and things like that. So, I wanted to do some side-by-sides. I have a few where I had an outfit on, or a shirt, actually. One shirt, I had a picture of it in April. I think actually both were in April. One was for my birthday, and one was just a random day I was going to the movie theaters. And you can see the difference of how the shirt would fit me then and how it fits today. I actually tried them on today. So you'll see those two side by side. You'll also see one where I have my sports bra and leggings on, and that is a first time that I've ever posted. I am going to put up a picture like that. A little self-conscious, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for y'all. Okay. And what else am I gonna post? I'm gonna post some the picture of my scars, what they look like today, or my incision scars. Now, me personally, I don't think I heal really well. I had my gallbladder removed back in 2012, and you can still see like the marks and discoloration from 2012. And plus, I don't put stuff on them. I don't put nothing on it, so that probably has a lot to do with it. So as you're gonna see, like my scars, you can definitely tell where they are. They look a little darker to me than they did before. And I was thinking about getting maybe some bleaching cream and putting some bleaching cream on it to lighten them up, but you know, we'll see. It is what it is. Trying to see what other picture. Oh, my hair picture. So I did show you guys what my edges look like, or the lack of edges looked like a couple, like I think September, I believe it was 2 months ago. So I am going to insert a side by side. I just got my hair done the day before Thanksgiving, which was 2 days ago, and I'm going to show you what my edges, or still the lack of edges that I have. But I definitely have more than I did in September, so I'm gonna show y'all that picture. So before I get into a few things I want to talk about, y'all see the new specs? I'm saying, what y'all think? I don't know. This is a little new for me, a little bigger than I'm normally used to. So I'm getting used to them. If you keep seeing me go like this, I'm just got them today. So, all right. So yesterday was Thanksgiving, and to be honest with you guys, I thought I was going to bug out. I thought I was gonna have an issue. I thought I was gonna go in on eating double plates, all that, and I didn't. I took my scale with me. I made one plate of food. I weighed out that food, and I'll go ahead and insert that picture right now. And as you can see the after. I still had food left on the plate. And it was crazy because I put what I want on the plate. It was a lot of food. It was a lot of food. But I put on my plate what I want. I ate what I could, and I wasn't going back for seconds. I wasn't going in and digging into let me get a little piece of that, a little piece of this. I was straight. Like, I was good, which I was surprised, because I really felt that I was gonna kind of pig out, or try to pig out, or want more. But once I got that little craving of everything that I wanted, I was just like, I'm good. Or once I satisfied those cravings, I was just like, I'm good. Yes, I did go have desserts. I went a little OD somewhat on desserts. So I said in previous videos, my grandmother passed away in July of this year, so this was our first holiday without her. And she always made the sweet potato pie. And my uncle found a sweet potato pie in the fridge that he made her, not made her, he watched her make from scratch, and she put it in the freezer. So he brought it to Thanksgiving dinner, unfroze it, baked it or rebaked it, heated it up, and everybody have a piece of it. So we had a piece of my grandmother on Thanksgiving. So, I had to eat some of that, and I did not do the 3-bite rule like my nutritionist suggested. Sorry, Sarah, I didn't. I had more than 3 bites of every dessert I had, because that was not the only one that I had. But what I did do was this. I made sure that the slices of cake, because it was mostly cakes and pies, the slices of cakes that I got, I made sure they were very small. So I did get a piece of lemon cake. My aunt makes great lemon cake. I had the sweet potato pie that my grandmother made. I also had a small piece of pumpkin pie and apple pie. Yes, I ate all of those desserts, but I did not have the whole slice. So again, I made sure they were small. And then when I felt like, okay, I'm having too much of this pie, I'm like, hey, babe, you want to eat the rest of this? You want this, right? You want to just go ahead, finish the rest of it for me, babe. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of passing it off to him, and whatever he didn't want, I just threw it in the garbage. But not my grandma pie. I ate that whole thing. And again, it really wasn't much. So I did OD with the desserts. But yesterday, I really didn't eat prior to going. I know she said, you should still do something. So I did have a little bit of a protein drink, and I had some, not the whole protein drink, and I had some water before we went out to New York to actually have dinner. So I did do that. So I felt like, when I got there, I wasn't over my calories. And again, my plate wasn't that big. So that was that. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Now, being 8 months out, I do want to talk to you guys about how I feel. Again, I don't want to make this video too long, but I guess, it's, again, 8 months surge anniversary. I got to let y'all know how I'm feeling right now. The crazy part is I sometimes still feel like I'm 230 pounds. I can't, people say to me, oh my God, you look so good. People, especially my family, yesterday, they haven't seen me since my grandma's funeral. And at the time of my grandma's funeral, I was 170. So they haven't seen me since that point. And they're like, oh my God, you look a completely different person. One of my cousins, he was like, I didn't even know who you was. At first, I heard the voice. I'm like, the voice sound familiar. He's like, I didn't even know who you were. Like, looking at you from the side. I had to look at you when you turned around to figure out who you were. And I'm just like, what, really? I was like, I look that different? He was like, yeah, you lost a lot of weight. So it was, it's good to hear, that people see, the laws. And again, I do see it some days. Some days I do, and I'm like, oh, okay, get it, girl. Yeah. And then other days I'm just like, yeah, I don't really see it. But I think it's because of my midsection. That's the part that really, really bothers me, is my midsection. And I have to get over it. Like I said, some days I'm like, girl, get over it. And I tell myself, get over it. You look good. You look great. Look better than what you was looking like before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still dealing with that. I'm still dealing with it. But I feel good. I feel energized. I feel different. I do feel different. I put on certain clothes and I feel more confident. I'm like, oh, I could put that on. Before I'd be like, I don't know if I could pull that off. You know what I'm saying? I don't doubt myself as much now. Also with I guess not really health-wise, I guess activity-wise or energy-wise, my son loves to race everywhere. He let's race there. Let's race down the street. Oh, we going to the house? Let's race into the house. He loved to run. And before I'm like, okay, give me a head start. And I'll start running and be winded in a couple of minutes. And the other day we raced down this long block to get to the house. And he was like, I was like, well, give me a head start. Give me a 10-second head start because he fast. And he's like, all right. So he counted to 10 as I'm running. And I kept up with him. I was able to keep it. We tied. He keeps saying he won, but we tied. We tied that race. And I wasn't out of breath. And I ran fast. I wasn't slow. I was going. I was pushing it. And I wasn't out of breath. I didn't feel tired. I didn't bend over like I would normally do, I was good. And I was like, yo, that's a first in all my life. I'm not going to say my first in a while. That's my first time being able to run and not be out of breath as far as I can remember, because I've always been a bigger person. And that just took me by surprise. I love that feeling. I could run with him, keep up with him, and be good after him. You want to race again? Let's go. You know what I mean? So that's definitely cool about my process and my progress. How I also, prior to surgery, and this was last year, the year before, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, elementary, if you tried to take a picture of me, you can ask any of my friends. The first thing I would do was Don't take no pictures of me. My hands was going up over my face. Most of my pictures from high school especially are like this. I think I have one. If I could find it, I'm gonna add it into this video. So you can, like, again, most of my pictures are like this, this. You're really barely ever catching me in a picture. Full body pictures of me taking my own full body pictures, hardly ever really did. Like, barely ever took a full body pic. And I actually found one from New Year's Eve of 2000 and I think it was 15. It was December 31st, 2015. I have this plaid shirt on, and it's crazy because I actually have a side-by-side. That's one of the shirts that I'm going to have the side-by-side of today, of me wearing a shirt today and me wearing a shirt in April. The picture of me December 31st, it was New Year's Eve 2015, I have the same plaid shirt on. So you'll see I couldn't button up the shirt. So I just have it on, but I couldn't button the shirt up. So compared to what I came from to where I am now, I'm just like, wow, like, crazy. And again, prior to surgery, I wasn't taking selfies. I mean, I barely took them. I took them in angles. I still take angles. I still take them in angles, but you wouldn't have caught a picture of me or a full body pic of me posting it unless I examined it like 2 million times. And I still do that now. But now, if you look at my page, I actually have more full body pics up. I actually take a lot more pictures. I may not post a lot, but I take a lot more pictures of myself just to kind of look at myself and say, well, you know, okay, I see the difference or don't see the difference. It's more or less for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel 8 months out about myself. Also, the restriction is very different, and my nutritionist did tell me, like, you know, it's going to be different now. Liquids, I am able to drink a lot more liquids than normal. I still feel like a tightness, but it's not like it was before. Before, it would be really, really tight, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's enough. My stomach hurt. It would hurt a little bit. Like, it would be a little bit of pain somewhat. And that's when I know, okay, that's enough liquid. I'm good. Now, it's just like a little bit of, little tightness, and it's just like, you need to stop. And that's pretty much it. The same thing goes for food. With food, when I ate, you know, let's say I weighed out 4 ounces, if I couldn't get in 4 and I got like 3 ounces in, I was like, oh my God, like that, my stomach hurt. All right, I'm done. My stomach hurts. You know, I'm done eating. Now it's kind of like a little, not even pain. I can't even describe it. It's like a little tightness. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, that's it. Let me stop. And that's it. And I'm still not eating over 4 ounces, depending on what it is. I'm still eating under 4 ounces, but it's just crazy. Like, the difference of how the restriction feels is completely different than it was in the beginning. And my nutritionist did say, because, you know, now the swelling is going down, because mind you, they're cutting your stomach, they're stapling it, it's swell, it's healing, you know, within this time frame. So I'm pretty much probably fully healed, and I'm probably fully, you know, it's not swelled anymore. So that's probably why my restriction feels different. I still feel it, but it feels different than it did in the beginning. So I definitely feel like I need to be careful with what I eat, watch what I put in my mouth, make sure, you know, I'm counting them calories. She still has me on 800 calories, which is fine. She said if I want to maintain where I am, then we can increase the calories. But if I want to keep going, to stick with the 800. And I think I'm going to stick with the 800 for now. I don't really count my calories. I haven't really been counting them, but I try to be mindful of what I'm eating. Again, I may say, oh, okay, like, I know I had a shake today. You know, oh, that's 160 calories. Like, I kind of keep it in my head for the day. So, you know, like I said, we'll see. I'm going to see if I can get to that 135. If I don't, I don't. I mean, I'm not a year out yet. I still got time. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. But for my 8 months out, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. I do, again, need to work on this midsection, because I feel like it's hindering me from being great. Like, for real, for real. But it's all right. I'm going to work on it one day at a time. But I'm going to go ahead and insert those other things. Like I said, I have a lot of things to insert. I'm going to actually show y'all some pictures that I could find of myself of me prior to surgery. I have pictures from my middle school days. It's gonna be one circle. It's like from 2002. I was in middle school in that picture. I have one from college, which was, I think, the picture that's from 2006. I have my graduation, my high school yearbook picture. I was a junior when I took the picture, because they take your junior year for your senior year pic. So it was in 2005 that I took that picture. And I think I have another picture that I took with one of my coworkers. I think I took her out of the picture though. It's a blue shirt that I took in 2016. So looking at the pictures of where I came from to where I am now, I mean, I'm looking like in amazement. So I'm gonna add those. I'm also gonna add a dressing room video from Old Navy, just so you can see, you know, I think it was like 2 things I tried on. So I'm gonna add those in here. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, comments, hey, hit me up below, or as always on my Instagram at DYMOND886. And as usual, thanks for watching. And to all the new subscribers, I do thank you for subscribing. Hey, drop a comment, say something, don't be silent. I respond to everybody. And again, like I said, I appreciate everybody for watching this journey and kind of going through it with me. Thanks again, guys. Okay, so this is a shirt that I had from Old Navy from a while ago, and I bought it. Obviously, it fits. This is a large Tammy camisole, or sorry, large Tammy, I guess beater. I don't know, but just so y'all can see. And yes, I still wear this to bed. Dressing Room Chronicles. This is a extra small at Old Navy. I don't like the way it fits, but yeah. See if I can get a back view of it. My 6 at Old
don't know if it's going to come up clear or not. Size 6.
This is how the front looks. Side. Lord. This shirt is a weird shirt, so I look weird, but side. Size 6.